Club fam, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, then subscribe and turn the notification bell. If you are not new to this channel, then welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get right into this video. In today's video, we are going to be doing unpopular opinions. I have been wanting to do an unpopular opinions video forever, like over a year, but it's like I kept thinking like I don't have that many. Maybe I'm just too basic, but I don't really have any like strong opinions about anything that's super unpopular. I don't know. But I did come up with some. And none of them are too drastic. They're unpopular opinions in my circle of people. But I don't know, maybe y'all agree with me. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree, if you don't agree, or whatever, you know. And we're going to get into these. And yeah, my first unpopular opinion is that the cancel culture movement should be canceled. I think that it is the dumbest culture that has come to our generation yet. And here is why. One, cancel culture really doesn't actually exist. You cancel somebody, and then within a few months, they're no longer canceled. People are supporting them again. Now, I also feel like on the flip side that that's a good thing. Why? Because one, people are allowed to make mistakes. If you're whoever you are, I don't care who you are. If your dirty laundry was aired out and you were as big a person as these other people, you'd be canceled. There's not a single one of you who I believe would not be canceled if your dirtiest laundry came to light, because nobody's perfect. And if you haven't yet, then at some point in your life, there will be something that you've done that would get you canceled if you were in the public's eye. I don't feel like one person's mistake should allow them to suddenly no longer have support. I don't feel like you really do support somebody if their mistake causes you to suddenly stop supporting them. Now, I'm not talking about people like R. Kelly, who's just nasty and been nasty for years and years on end. But I'm talking about people who say stuff that you don't like B. Simone, or like some of these other YouTubers or whatever. Like, canceling them, I feel like for the stuff y'all be canceling them, y'all will take something somebody did years ago and then be like, cancel them. And I'd be like, what? You're gonna cancel him over something he did in 2011? Kevin Hart is a prime example. I know there are people who like really have issues with Kevin Hart because he cheated on his wife or whatever, but y'all literally canceling this man like y'all ain't got friends that's cheated on their boyfriends or girlfriends before. Like y'all don't have friends who's done messed up stuff before. Like, he's a grown person and he's human. If he cheated on his wife, I don't feel like that the public should just be, oh, he's canceled, he's a horrible person. You guys decided to take things that he said in his past and cancel him for it. And I just feel like that's so stupid to me. Like, in my mind, I'm like, so he's human. So he's done wrong things. So many people do wrong things, including you, including your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin. I don't feel like somebody should suddenly become unsuccessful and their whole life ruined because they make a mistake. If you continue to make the same mistake over and over again and you're not learning from it, you're not apologizing for it, you're being a narcissistic person, then okay. But a lot of times that's not what happens. Y'all compared Ken to freaking Chris Sales because he cheated on De'Ara. The man is nothing like Chris Sales, but he got canceled in the same kind of disrespectful energy that Chris Sales get, despite the fact that Chris Sales is continuously beating on women and disrespecting his ex, the mother of his child. Ken ain't never done none of those things, but y'all said, oh, he's just like Chris Sales. He's canceled. I'm not going to support him because he made a mistake. Let people make mistakes, yo. Like, and stop trying to cancel everybody for not being right all the time. Nobody's going to, if you idolize people to the point where if they make a mistake, you have to cancel them, then you're literally never going to have a genuine person to be inspired by. You should be inspired by people who make mistakes and then try to rectify them. I was just looking at a video just the other day that me and my friend were talking about that I know one day, the way that things go, if I pop up for real, there's gonna be stuff I said in that video that's gonna be brought to my attention, and I'm gonna be dragged and I'm gonna be canceled because of something I said when I was like 16. Like, because people do that. Y'all do that. Y'all really do that. Y'all take people's dirty laundry and y'all just throw it in their face and just make that who they are. Number 2 is staying with somebody after cheating is okay. Let me explain before you start all your, oh, respect yourself BS. If you've been with somebody for 5, 6, 7 years, or 1, 2, 3, 4 years, and they make a mistake, depending on what that mistake is, I feel like if you are somebody who feels like you can work through it, that doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you insecure. That doesn't make you feeling like you're not worthy of better. That makes you somebody who's mature enough to understand that if you start a relationship young, people are not going to make mature decisions sometimes, especially if you start a relationship young. I'm sorry, but your 17-year-old boyfriend is not gonna act maturely, period. It's not going to happen. He's going to make stupid decisions. I'm not saying that he's going to cheat. That's not the parts of ups and downs in a relationship. That's wrong. It's straight up dead and wrong. But I'm saying that if that happens and someone feels like that was a genuine mistake and that person will not do it again and they will learn from it and you guys can grow from it, that is something that can happen and it is okay. It doesn't make anybody weak. I'm not saying that I could do that because, to be honest, if somebody goes out and physically cheats on me, I really don't think, even if we are married, I'm not confident that I can stay. I've never stayed before without reciprocating energy when somebody has cheated on me. And now I'm not even the type of person who will reciprocate that kind of energy. So I'm not sure that I could stay. But those who do, I don't feel like they're weak-minded. I don't feel like they're stupid. Now, I feel like you really got to check yourself if somebody is cheating on you 3, 4, 5, 6 times, because that's not a mistake, yo. That's just decisions. They just making decisions. And they might not be a cheater, but they clearly don't want to be with you because they keep cheating on you. However, I feel like if somebody does something one time, he flirts with a girl, he's texting other girls, he's dealing with his own insecurities the wrong way by trying to get attention from other females. There's psychology behind a lot of this stuff. And y'all have to understand that if a man is young, he's not always going to handle his own negative emotions properly or correctly. And I feel like when people judge that and they're just like, oh, you gonna take him back after he cheated on you? And I'm not being cheated on and I ain't been cheated on. So let me just clear that up right now. My boyfriend ain't cheated on me. And me taking back, that didn't happen. So don't think that I'm saying this because, oh, my boyfriend cheated on me and I took him back, because I know that's some rumor that went around. But it's not like that. That didn't take from my lips. No, it did not. No, he did not. He touched not near a lady while we were together. So that's not it. My point is, though, is that I've seen, though, other women, and I know for a fact if I'm in a marriage and my husband, like, flirts with another girl or, like, you know, it gets to a certain point, but it didn't get physical, I may not, and he didn't, like, sleep with her, I may not end the marriage. And that doesn't make me stupid. That makes me grown and understanding that people do make mistakes, and human beings, we are people of the flesh, and sometimes we are weak. And so I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that if you leave, you're wrong. If you leave. You know what you can heal from and what you can get past from. So my point is, don't judge somebody because they went back to somebody who cheated. Because for all you know, that relationship will become much stronger, and whoever cheated on them will learn from that mistake and treat them amazingly. And if they choose them and they choose them, that's their business and it's none of yours. My third unpopular opinion is that a lot of y'all creators are becoming really whack and lame. And the reason why I say that is because it's becoming so popular and the best viewed videos are coming from y'all being negative. And because of that, you're actually seeping into wanting to promote and push negativity and think it's cute. I've almost made a couple of videos about a lot of negative things because, one, I was feeling passionately about it at the time, but two, because I know those videos get views. But then I had to think about being authentic to myself and being myself, and that's just not who I am. And who I am is not somebody who just promotes and pushes negative stuff. And a lot of y'all went from, oh yeah, we're positive, we're love, to not posting anything but drama-filled videos and hateful videos and talking trash videos. Like, to me, YouTube is becoming just drama, just reality drama, and negativity and beefing with other people. And that's cute to y'all. Like, it's okay to beef with other people. Like, everything is based around it. And I feel like the negativity that is based around YouTube now is making YouTube kind of less fun. It's not as fun to watch other creators because everything is the same. Everybody's doing the same old stuff. There's nobody being creative. There's nobody just being themselves. Everybody acting like everybody. Everybody's literally word for word saying what everybody else says, and it's gross. Like, and if this is you and you're offended, sorry, but it just doesn't feel good to me when I'm watching people and I'm just like, dang, you used to be so genuine. Like, wow, like. And people who are being more genuine are becoming less popular. And to me, like, that's not right. Like, there's so many good small YouTubers out here, big YouTubers too, that are like losing views because they're genuine. And because they're genuine, y'all not interested. But then y'all like, oh, they so fake and they so drama filled. You love to hate people. But those are the people you giving all the coin to, because those are the people you giving all the attention to. You feel me? So I feel like YouTube is kind of like, it's turning me off lately because all I see on it is negativity, and it's becoming lame. Some of y'all just becoming mad lame. Number 4 is our generation, or my generation, I feel like, is entirely too entitled. Everybody wants so much, but nobody wants to put in the effort or the work into it. I mean, like, it is surreal how many people want 1 million subscribers. Oh, yo, subscribe to me, sub for sub. How about being worth subscribing to? Can we do that? Like, that doesn't happen enough. How about being genuine? How about being real? How about being honest? How about working hard on your editing? How about investing in yourself? How about spending day and night working on videos and not just putting up any old crap? How about that? How about thinking about what you want to create? But nobody does that anymore. Everybody just like, oh yeah, you know, subscribe to my channel, sub for sub, let's support each other. But you're not really supporting. You're watching 60 seconds of somebody's video and then want them to watch the entirety of yours. And you want to get those 2 minutes and try to make them add up from 1 million different people. That's not how life works. And that's not just with YouTube, it's with businesses, it's with jobs, regular 9-to-5 jobs. People act as if they should be getting paid $20 an hour to sit on their butt and do nothing. Like, you really want so much for so little work. It's ridiculous. The people who are sitting pretty, making a lot of money, not doing a lot, did a lot for years. Did way more than you have ever done consistently in your life for years with nothing to show for it until it started paying off, because that's how working hard works. You work, and then you start paying off. And once it starts paying off, then you have to work less. I worked my butt off about my social media business for years. And I'm just now getting to the point where I can take more of a back seat and hire people to do more for me. But it took years of consistent working, like working all by myself before I could get the help. And this generation is too entitled. They want everything to work, but they don't want to have to work for it. My 5th unpopular opinion is that being single is a whole lot better than being in a relationship until you meet your husband or wife. That is my opinion. I know so many people, they just want to be in a relationship so bad. Couples this, couples that. I want to be with somebody. I don't want to be alone. I loved being single until I met somebody who made me want to be with them. Not just not be single. Nobody ever made me feel like I didn't want to be single. Somebody just made me feel like I wanted to be specifically with them. And I feel like that's the energy that you need to have. Be single until somebody makes you feel like being with them specifically is better than your current single life. Not just being with somebody. I don't feel lonely when I'm single. I feel good. I feel free. And so I'm with somebody who doesn't make me feel restricted or held back, but they make me feel happy. They make me feel supported, that backbone. And I love that feeling. I love the relationship I'm in now. I love how we make each other feel, how we lift each other up, how we support each other, how we push each other to be better, to do better. But before I was with him, I was perfectly content single. Period. And I feel like that should be, that's the energy to have. Be single until you meet your husband or wife, which means through high school, be single. Please stop trying to be in a relationship when you're 16. Stop it. Just stop it. Like, stop trying to be in a relationship when you don't even really know what a relationship entails. Like, oh, we got to work through this. You're 16. Why? Why do you need to work through things at 16? Why do you need to have that kind of responsibility as a teenager? Why? Like, until you meet your husband or your wife. Now, some people do. They meet their husbands or their wives in high school. Kudos. But that's not common. And so until you meet that person, it's okay to be single and you don't need to be in a relationship with somebody. And I wouldn't be searching for it as a teenager. Number 6, this is a big one because I've been thinking about this a lot. If you're an anime watcher, I feel like a lot of anime love stories and couples are whack. They are sexist and stupid. One, there's too many of them where the females is chasing behind some guy who's dogging her or treating her wrong. Case in point, Sasuke and Sakura from Naruto, the most known anime. That relationship makes less than no sense to me. It is the dumbest thing ever. And the fact that they ended up having a child together grosses me out. I feel like, I used to say I hated Sasuke because of all the dumb stuff he did, but I realized I hate Sasuke because he treated Sakura like crap and then still ended up with her. It made me sick. At no point, even now in the Boruto, does he treat her with respect and love. They just fight together sometimes. That's not, like, it's like, there's like, oh, he loves her in his own way. No, he treats her like he ignores her. And they have a child together. He called her everything but a child god as children, called her annoying, said he couldn't stand her. It was like, thank you, Sakura. And that's it. That's all that she gets for all of the loyalty that she shows you. And the fact that she showed him so much loyalty despite no love given back. She was never given any love and she just gave and gave and gave. And there's other shows that do the exact same thing. What's the other one that's on my list? Oh, Light and Misa from Death Note, that girl just love him, and all he does is use her, but they're glorified. It's ridiculous. It's too often that there's a person who just loves and loves somebody, and that person completely ignores them, and then last minute they end up with them, and it's just like, why? Why do they deserve, why are they with you? Like, you've done nothing for them. You've given them nothing. Sasuke has literally given Sakura nothing but some penis, which she could have got from any old place. Naruto would have gave it to her before he got with old girl. So I'm like, but anyway, that's my unpopular opinion when it comes to animes. I just feel like some of the couples are really whack, and people really go for some of these couples that have no actual mutual love going on. It's one person harping after the other for years until they wear that person down, basically, and that to me is gross. Next is chocolate. Is just not it. I'm not a fan of chocolate. I'm just not. I don't know what to tell you. I do not think that chocolate is that good. I cannot just sit around just eating on chocolate. I don't know how people do it. Give me some chocolate. How about we just not? It's not for me. I'm not saying I hate chocolate, but it's just not it. Like, it's not. It's my least favorite choice when it comes to snacks and stuff. My eighth unpopular opinion is that success does not equal to monetary value, which means being a millionaire does not necessarily mean that you're successful. If you're a millionaire and you're unhappy and you don't have any things that you want in life, you're not successful to me until you are content with your life. I feel like you can be successful and make just enough to pay your bills and to go on vacation. That's success if you're happy. If you are happy, you are successful. That to me is what success looks like. I feel like some people are like, oh, you're not successful because you're not rich. That's not how that works to me. I feel like success is about being able to do what you love every day and get paid to do it. Be able to pay your bills doing what you love every day. It doesn't matter if you're rich from it. It matters if you're happy doing it. My next unpopular opinion is that it is totally okay to want to only have sex with your husband or wife. It is totally okay to not want to have sex before marriage. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you got to try stuff out. You got to, try with your partner to see if you're even sexually compatible. Some people just want to learn and grow and experience things for the first time with their husband or wife. And to me, that makes perfect sense. Now, I ain't do that, but it makes sense to me. And there are parts of me who wish that I had waited to feel all of the very first time for a whole bunch of different sexual things with my significant other who I am going to marry. Like, that to me, it just makes it more powerful. The connection is better. You're both experiencing something new, something fresh for the first time together. And yeah, it may not be perfect. You may mess up. You have to learn each other's bodies, but that just makes it so much more fun. You get to get married and spend the rest of your life bettering your sex, as opposed to starting with all of this experience and desensitized to so many different things. I'm not saying if you didn't decide to wait that you're bad either, but I'm saying that people are just like, oh no, like, you want to, know if they're sexually compatible before you have sex. Like, some people, they learn that. They start experimenting together, and if it's both of your first times or both of you are inexperienced, you create something together, a new sexual pattern that just fits you two, that you cannot get anywhere else. And that just, to me, would be magical. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm just saying. But, to each his own. Do you, be great. That's just all I'm saying. My next unpopular opinion is, if you're with me for 10 years and we're not married, then I'm wasting my time and I'm leaving you. And I know a lot of people, it's actually much less for me, 10 years. But I'm one of those people who, unless you started super duper young, I feel like if we're together and we're adults, I'm not going to wait until I'm 40 and we met in our 20s and 30s to get married. I feel like if you don't know what you want after 5 years of being with me, then you don't want me. That's how I feel. I know that a lot of people are just like, well, I want to get this together. I want to get that together. Marriage is not about having the perfect life and then getting married. That's not how that works. It's about building the perfect life with another person. Marriage is about commitment. So it doesn't matter if you have it all yet. It really freaking doesn't. I understand that from a male's perspective, you guys want to be protectors. You guys want to be providers. But as a woman, I feel like I would rather you be committed to me while you're trying to provide to me than just, don't commit to me yet until you have the monetary side of things. Then what? Then what, our love becomes stronger, or it just becomes easier for you to commit? To me, it's just like, if you're going to commit to me, commit to me. And I'm not going to wait 10 years for it to get done. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to be with somebody who's going to pressure me. Well, I'm not going to be with somebody who I feel like I have to pressure. So if I feel like I have to say, hey, why you aren't marrying me? I'm going to just leave. I'm going to leave the relationship. And I don't care how that makes you feel or how that makes me look. I really don't care. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, I'm not going to wait 12 years to get married. I'm not going to do it. I don't care how pressured that makes a man feel. Next thing is Ariana Grande's voice is annoying. I know that she can do whistle notes, so can Mariah Carey, but Mariah Carey just sings, her voice still sounds to me beautifully tonal. And I ain't even a fan of Mariah Carey. I'm not even gonna lie. As a person, Mariah Carey gets on my nerves. But her voice, like tone-wise, tone quality, the way her voice literally just sounds, whistle note or all, is beautiful. As opposed to Ariana Grande's voice, when she just is singing, it gets on my nerves. I think that she's very talented. Her range is ridiculous. I think she's a very talented girl, and I would never say that she can't sing. But the sound of her voice is super annoying, singing or otherwise, to me, which is why I don't really listen to her. Next is about Usher. Unpopular opinion, Usher is cute, but he's not all that. I don't know what it is about girls that think Usher is so fine, he's so this. To me, he looks okay, like he cute, but it's like his face. Something about his eyes. They're just, I don't know what it is, but he's just not that cute to me. Like, he's okay at best, but fine, I feel like y'all pushing it on a real heavy note. I feel like it's that's a major push to call him fine. My next thing, my 13th, I think this is my 13th one, is that being loyal in the talking stage makes absolutely no sense. I am sorry. I know everybody's just like, oh, how you are in the talking stage is how you're gonna be in a relationship. That don't make no sense to me. Why would I act the same when we're not in a relationship as I do when we are in a relationship? What would be the point of being in a relationship if everything's gonna be exactly how it was before? Why? Like, to me, it's just like this. There's levels to this stuff. You feel me? Like, I give you a certain amount of me when we're talking, which is basically just my time. I let you get to know me. I tell you how I am. Like, that's all the talking is for, is to get to know each other. I don't need to give you any loyalty when we're just getting to know. I don't even know if I like you yet. Why would I give you my loyalty when I don't even know if I like you yet like that? You know what I'm saying? So the talking stage, you don't get that. Then when we're in a relationship, there's another stage of loyalty. Not just another stage of loyalty, but another stage of me. I do more. I give more. I give you my heart. You feel me? And then when you get engaged and when you get married, those are two other steps. There are things that I do not do in my relationship that I would not do. I will not do until I am married. And my boyfriend knows that. He knows exactly how I am. There's certain stuff that other girls will do in their relationship while they're just in a relationship that I'm not about to do. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not your wife. And until I am, oh, that's not my responsibility. You are responsible for yourself at the end of the day. Like, there's certain stuff that I do that other people consider wifely duties. But for me, we just happen to live together. So there's just certain stuff I do because I'm doing it for myself anyway. But other than that, like, there's certain stuff that I would not go out of my way to do for my man because he's not my husband. Just like I'm not going to do stuff for you and give you my only uninvited attention and you're not even my man. Why are you getting that from me if you're not my man? Why am I treating you like my boyfriend and I'm not taken? That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna be single, acting like I'm not single for you because we're talking? No, sir. And then what happens? I wasted my time giving you that attention. If I find out or you find out, we don't even click like that. I don't know. To me, it's like dating. You're supposed to date around, get to know multiple people until you find somebody you want to be in a relationship with. That makes logical sense to me. But everybody's all like, oh, you talking to other people? You dang right, I'm talking to other people. Until you're my man, you're not getting my man privileges. I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I know that I get it to a certain degree, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not giving you, until I get that commitment, I'm not giving you that treatment. You feel me? So that's just me. Last but not least, and this is probably the biggest one, all of my Christian people are probably gonna hate me for this. Well, not all of them, but Christians who call themselves Christians but don't act like Christians. Y'all not gonna like me and I'm not gonna care. But to me, Christianity is about character more than it's about specific behavior. Y'all care so much about what people doing, despite the fact that it's not none of your business. But y'all care so much about what people are doing that you forget to look at their character. You're like, oh, he's a homosexual. So he's also a very good person. He also prays. He has a stronger relationship with God than you do. He reads the Bible and he shows it in how he treats others. How you treat others, to me, that specific behavior is what matters more than anything. Jesus treated everybody equally with all of the respect. And so if you're not doing that, then to me, you're not a Christian. Period. It's about character. And if you're a judgmental person, then your character has some serious issues and you got a lot of work to do and I just can't F with you. Period. That is my unpopular opinion. I know too many people who are all like, oh, this is a sin, and if you're doing this, you're going to hell. This is a sin, and if you're doing this, you're going to hell. You don't have a heaven or hell to give to anybody. So you should just sit down, shut up, and look at the own log in your own eye. That's what the Bible say. Get the log out your own eye. Don't worry about everybody else. Mind your business. That's basically what that scripture means when it says, take the log out of your own eye for you worry about somebody else's. It's basically saying, mind your business. That's basically what God is trying to tell you. Mind your business. I don't have to, there are things that people do that I don't condone. That I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. But that's their business. I don't care. I don't know your relationship with God. I don't know what you're convicted of and what you're not convicted of. And quite frankly, I don't care. As long as your character is right, as long as your spirit is right, I am good with you. And that's how I feel like Christianity should work. It's not about if you're in a relationship with somebody of the same sex, or if you're having sex before marriage, or how you dress, or whether or not you go to church every week. None of that dictates heaven or hell. It is about who you are. The only thing that you are taking to heaven with you is your character. So if your character is not right, you're not right. And that's it. You need to worry about that. Fix those 7 deadly sins. Fix those. Fix all of that up in your spirit. Fix those. And don't worry about other people. So yeah, those are my unpopular opinions, you guys. Share your opinions in the comment section down below. I hope I didn't get too controversial. I don't really think that I did. I think I said a lot of playful stuff. I said some stuff that's a little controversial and some people may get mad at me. But hey, you may not be meant for me, baby girl, baby boy. That's okay. Anyways, if you enjoyed me though, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my personality and all that good stuff, then make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I love you. Bring the subscribers in. If you made it to this point in the video, then leave a watch emoji in the comment section down below. I don't know why I chose a watch emoji. It's the first thing that came to my mind. And yeah, follow me on my social media, cherishingflow_ on Instagram and cherishingflow on everything else. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.